Today's edition of Mac Voices is supported by MacVoices Magazine, our free Flipboard magazine that brings you some of the best Mac, iPhone, and iPad productivity tips on the web. High in signal, low in noise, just like Mac Voices, MacVoices Magazine includes information on how you can get more out of your Apple technology. Subscribe at macvoices.com/magazine or search for Mac Voices Magazine on Flipboard. Mac Voices is in Las Vegas for NAB. I'm Chuck Joyner. We ran into Jennifer again. We were just here in January. We saw her with another exhibitor. This time she's with Cloudian, and she's going to tell us what Cloudian is. Jennifer, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you. Welcome to NAB here, fabulous Las Vegas.
And we didn't even have to wait for a full year to see each other again.
I know. It's been like just the other day, it felt like.
It really does, doesn't it? So tell me about Cloudian. What is Cloudian?
So we're an on-premise, scalable, archival solution for anyone that has a ton of data. So anything that's inactive, you're going to want to put on this. It'll work with your SAN or NAS product. The best thing is it's quick and it's really inexpensive. It's only 0.5 cents per gigabyte, very easy to scale up. So if you're currently using terabytes, thinking you're going to go to petabytes, you can use this, scale it up. We're there for you, fully to support you. And right now, if you go to our website, cloudian.com, and contact us, we're actually going to do a free assessment for anyone that talks to us and mentions NAB.
Okay, so 0.5 cents per gigabyte sounds extremely reasonable, but what kind of capacity, what's the minimum capacity we can start with and the price?
So you're looking at a 1U to 4U unit, and it's going to have different slots that you can put disks in, so it's really going to be contingent on where you're using and how you're using it. Price point wise, it's going to be a few $1,000s on a minimum end and then go up. So you need to be somebody that has probably at least 100 terabytes or so of data that's, again, looking to go to possibly petabytes in the near future. That's when it becomes really economical. And again, you know, a SAN or a NAS product is very expensive. So if you're not using all of that data on a regular basis, they say 60% of the data is not being used on a regular basis in the media files, that's when you want to put it on an active archive. It's a lot less expensive. So again, 0.5 cents per gigabyte once you get up to the terabytes and petabyte range, and easy to scale up from there. SNL, Saturday Night Live, is one of our clients. They put 42 years of all of their films and skits and tape products onto this active archive, and they're using a SAN and NAS product as well in conjunction with it, and it saves them a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy, and it's a great solution, again, for all these companies on the media side that are scaling up.
Now, it sounds like a lot of money, and it also sounds like a lot of storage. But on the other hand, as we all create more and more video, and if you're doing it professionally, you can start to get into that range awfully quickly.
Yeah, you'll find yourself using SAN and NAS products, and then you'll be out of room, and you're going to have to spend an obscene amount of money to get that next storage space. But if you're not using it on a regular basis, this is, again, much more economical. So it might sound like a lot, but anyone that's in the industry with that type of storage space knows how expensive it really is.
Now, since this is an on-premises solution, what kind of redundancy is there built into the product so that if I have a drive or two go bad, how protected am I?
So it's incredibly secure, and again, you can even use this in conjunction with anything that's S3 compatible, like an Amazon Web Service, to create a redundancy or put it back to your DR product if you have something as an extreme backup like that.
So you said it can expand out. How large can it get if I would have those needs?
As big as you want it. Just let us know how many and we can make it happen. Again, SNL, 42 years of footage there, so they're all putting all that tape on. That's a lot.
What kind of connectivity is this? Is this strictly a network attached thing?
Yeah, so it's going to be essentially kind of like a hard drive, and you're going to connect it hopefully with your SAN product, and then your media asset manager is going to be the interface that you'll use, along with our software that goes along with it. And it can work with any other type of cloud products, like I said, S3 compatible, anything like that. So anything on the market.
It sounds really, interesting, especially if you're in that area, because that kind of storage, there are a lot of storage products here at NAB, and they're great, but they're also expensive, and so several $1,000s, yeah, that's a lot of money, but if you have the need.
And again, it's completely searchable because it's object-based, so it's not going to be file-based or anything like that. You can put all types of media data and metadata in there and search from it that way, which makes it much more compatible for people. So you can put a URL, you can put, such and such a person that was in it, like for SNL, which skits and who was in it, and you can search that way and push that out, push that type of content out very easily to social media, for example. And the other great thing is it's really easy to have it at multiple locations because you can sync it all up together too.
So where do we send folks to get more information and maybe add this to their collection of hardware?
Yeah, so go to Cloudian.com, and again, if you're interested, we can do a free storage assessment for you, which is worth a few $1,000s. Give us a call, mention NAB, and we'll hook you guys up with that. Cloudian.com.
Great. What show are you working next?
Oh, I don't know. I need a break.
Well, wherever it is, we'll probably run into each other.
Sounds good. Have a great NAB. Thanks for stopping by.
You too. Yeah, good to see you. Folks, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is Mac Voices. Back with more soon.
I'm going to get you to close your...
Visit MacVoices.com for show notes, links to subscribe, and to connect with Chuck on Twitter, Google+, Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo, SoundCloud, the Mac Voices blog, the Mac Voices Dispatch, our weekly newsletter, and on MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard that helps you do more with your Apple tech. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.